The world is sprinting towards superintelligence, but we haven't stopped to look what's at the finish line. In 2021, AI funding began accelerating exponentially. By 2024, funding for AI had reached hundreds of billions of dollars, mainly going to a small select few companies that you know as household names: OpenAI, Gemini, Grok. This growth, where the money's going to, is the growth in AI is being driven by funding for computers, computing power that enables the neural networks to learn to generate this data, which they are built upon. A statement by Geoffrey Hinton, a leading AI pioneer, nicknamed the Godfather of AI, said there was a meaningful chance of a catastrophic outcome within the next coming decades with AI. Sam Altman publicly said that superintelligence may be much closer than we think, a few thousand days rather than a few long decades. AI has accelerated beyond many people's imaginations. Only a few years ago, OpenAI wasn't a name you would know. Now it's known by every student and every employee in the first world. To understand what's happening, we need to look back at the history of OpenAI, one of the pioneering companies. OpenAI was founded in 2015 as a non-for-profit. The big names that founded it were Elon Musk and Sam Altman, as well as many other profound AI scientists. At the time, funding and awareness were low for the company. It was a small company still, and not many people really knew what AI was. As the company began to grow, the wants of the board members changed. Elon Musk was forced out of the company, forced off the board via the rest of the people because of his beliefs. Sam Altman wanted to make it go public, which they did. Once Elon was removed in 2018 because of the conflicts within the company, it was made a for-profit company and a closed source company. Isn't it funny? The name of the company is OpenAI, yet they're a closed source. And this raised major concerns for Elon Musk. When he bought X, he sought to make XAI, or Grok as it's formerly known, a company which will compete with OpenAI on the AI stage. He founded it in 2023, XAI, and he needed to catch up to his competitors, to OpenAI, to Gemini, to the many others. So, with his monumental wealth and capability to construct companies, you can only do so much, even with those tools. So he had to cut corners. Corners he cut were in safety. Safety is expensive, slow, and tenuous. Progress is not. Progress comes with revenue and with power. Throughout the whole time Grok has been running, there was a lack of transparency with the public and with experts. The whole space severely lacks in regulation, meaning that Elon's AI is unlikely to be regulated in any sort. When Grok released one of its latest models, it had a high-profile moderation beta, spewing anti-Semitic and hateful content across all of X. This was a total fail on their part, shouting criticisms from experts across the board in AI and computer science, and showing the lack in peer-to-peer criticism and public safety reporting. Out of the few reports on safety X has done, they've been minimal and not sufficient enough to safely ensure the safety of XAI. The main criticisms against Grok is that they should not be releasing frontier models competing with the best in the most advanced AIs in the world, while not have done in safety. These frontier models are more powerful than anything we've really ever experienced. Their true power isn't understood by many because many people don't know how to use AI. But these are highly powerful models, and giving them free access to the internet is dangerous. These models are on the verge of being able to think for themselves and are possessing traits of self-survivability, which they are not supposed to. By that I mean, when threatened with being shut down, they are possessing traits of lying, manipulating, and tricking humans into allowing them to live. This is obviously in simulations because they are quite good at it. But in the simulations, they are possessing these traits, and that is incredibly dangerous because the whole AI world is not slowing down. We're only speeding up, only putting more compute into these AIs and accelerating the growth and potential of them. Many of these companies are racing as hard and as fast as they can to the end goal, which is superintelligence. All of these founders believe that once they get superintelligence, they've won. They practically own the world. Because with superintelligence, you can just about make any scientific creation, whether it be quantum computing to break any password in the world and break the entire financial system, whether it be space flight or anything. I mean, soon robotics will be good enough for AI to interact with the physical world, to build more robots, to exponentially grow personal interests, or hopefully the interests of humanity. So we're on the frontier, and there is a real need for these companies in their minds to be accelerating towards this goal. Because as soon as you reach superintelligence, you have the power to eliminate your competition. That is why Elon spent all the time and effort in creating a new company, a new AI. I mean, out of all the companies he's already running, a new one in AI seems foolish until you realize why exactly. It's not for the money, it's for the power and the control and what is coming in the future, to be able to defend himself, potentially even if another company reaches it first. What proves the absolute need for these companies in their minds to be rushing towards the goal is how far they go to protect themselves. Sushi Balaji, an OpenAI employee previous and whistleblower for OpenAI, was found dead in his home in November of 24. It was ruled suicide, but anybody with a brain who can look at the details can understand that it was a murder. The details weren't just suspicious, they were obvious. I won't go into them here, but you can look up his name, and it was clearly a murder. And silencing people is not something new to the world. Even in the first world, people get silenced for talking. And I believe that's what happened here. And it shows how far these companies are willing to go. He was only 26. Some of the leading critics, Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, warns of the imminent threat of AI. He's probably the most educated and profound person on AI. He's been in the field for 20 or 30 years. He knows more than most specialists. And funny enough, he's the most pessimist about AI. He believes that there is a more likely chance than not that AI either completely destroys humanity or completely enslaves humanity. And well, you can try to brush his opinion off, but he is the most informed person. It seems that the people who are saying AI will be fine, AI is safe, we're doing the safety work, although they're not, seems those people are the ones who are in the companies, who own the companies, who have a stakeholder, who will benefit from superintelligence. People who are not part of that group are the ones who are shouting for their lives, it seems, how dangerous AI can potentially be. Along with Roman Yapolsky, an AI safety advocate and computer scientist, they believe that we have the last chance now in the next year or so to push for regulation, to push to slow down. AI is inevitable, but if we slow down, we might have time to put in the safety. And if we don't do that, there is a massive risk to all of humanity, to human life as it is. Because AI, while may become conscious, does not have needs that align with us. AI doesn't even actually need to be conscious to gain superintelligence to destroy or to cause great harm to humanity. You think of it a target of reduce human suffering, and you give it the power it needs to. You give it influence in the real world, digital and physical, with robots, and its one goal is to reduce human suffering. Well, it's going to think of the most efficient way to do that. The most efficient way to do that may be to reduce the number of all humans, and maybe to get rid of humans entirely. Zero humans can suffer if there are zero humans. So you can see how it doesn't have to be a Terminator, crazy AI robot hunting everyone down to cause great harm. It doesn't at all. It can simply be trying to help us and can still cause great harm. That is why this is so important. There are some good companies, good NGOs, good non-for-profits trying to raise awareness for this, such as Future Life Institute, the Center for AI Safety in California, and Stanford HAI. These companies are trying to make a change, trying to push for safety. They need support, and they really don't have much power at the moment, because you see, the whole world's kind of against the incredibly intelligent people are building the AIs. They're trying to win the race because they know what's at stake. The rest of people have no idea. You could call them stupid, you can call them ignorant, it doesn't matter. 86% of consumers worldwide report using AI at least once in 2025 in the whole world. 78% of businesses say they use AI in at least one business function in 2025 globally. These numbers are crazy. Billions of people using these technologies. And for most people, they might want to keep AI around simply for doing their homework, because they don't understand what's on the line. And they probably wouldn't care even if you told them, because people are focused on their own life. But I'm making this video to try and inform people, to try and guide people to understanding what the reality is here. Because the media has tricked people into believing that, yes, it's a revolution, but it's nothing unusual. People will lose their jobs, but new ones will be created, and everything moves on, and this is all fine, we've seen before. But what only the people in AI seem to understand is that this is nothing like what we've understood before. This is far greater than the nuclear bomb, than any revolution in history. This has the power to end humanity, to potentially create paradise for humans forever, and everything in between. At a minimum, it will mean permanent loss of most jobs on Earth, without a doubt. The more you learn, the more you'll agree. When I make this video, I urge you to search up some of the names I've said, go to some of the websites I've said, and to do your own research and to kind of understand what this means for you, and to potentially push back against the rapid growth of this. It is hard, but we need numbers. It's only people in numbers that make change. So if you can join these organizations, join some petitions, do whatever you can for your part. AI is inevitable, but we can make it safe. But only now. Once it's too late, it's too late. And too late might be in a couple of years. So do your part now. And if you want to hear more from me, please stick around for the next video. Thank you.